Hi, my name is Jeff Snedeker. I teach horn at Central Washington University in Ellensburg, Washington. This video is to help you with the audition excerpts for the All-Northwest and All-State honor groups that'll be a part of the 2017 Northwest Division NAFME conference that'll be held in Bellevue, Washington in February of 2017. This video is about track number 2, an excerpt from an etude by Georg Koprasch, a German horn player and sort of a composer who lived during the first part of the 19th century. And this is part of, or the second half of his number 21 out of his 60 selected studies for horn. These exercises are quite famous. They've been adapted for many different instruments, but they were horn first, so okay. This excerpt is pretty interesting, particularly when you think about the purpose of its inclusion as part of the audition excerpts. As you can see, we're confronted with a number of interesting technical demands, and those give us some clues as to where our priorities should be as we prepare and then perform them. So lots of eighth notes, right? And as soon as we see lots of anything that has a bunch of the same rhythm, obviously consistency is going to be important. So that's going to be a very important part of the way that screeners listen to what you're going to perform. So consistency. Well, consistency of what? Well, number one, rhythm, okay, and tempo. So getting a steady tempo, it's marked, quarter equals 96. Not too fast, not too slow. I don't know about you, but when I'm confronted with long strings of eighth notes or sixteenths or something like that, I tend to get kind of antsy, and so my tendency is to rush. So I'm going to have to concentrate on keeping the tempo nice and steady. The second part of consistency is going to be about tone. We've got notes that are in the mid-low range, in the middle range, and certainly in the high range. And we're going to want to make sure that our tone is consistent throughout that range. Okay? Then the third consistency is going to be about articulation. We have no clues here, no markings of staccato or legato or anything like that. And so what's our choice? Well, I think the best choice is play something right down the middle of the road. So a clear articulation, perhaps a 2-2-2 sort of approach, and make sure the notes have some length to them. That it doesn't say short, so don't play short. It doesn't say legato, so don't play all smooth and everything. Play nice, steady eighth notes with clear tone and clear articulation. Okay? We have some obvious dynamic markings. It starts piano. Don't start so soft that your sound isn't substantive. It doesn't have, we want resonance all the time. So make sure that you start loud enough that you sound good, but at the same time, don't start so loud that you've got nowhere to go when it comes time for dynamic contrast. And we've got plenty of those. Make sure that those are obvious. Okay? The last thing is about breathing. Ideally, for this exercise, what we'd like to do is take one breath at the beginning, and then with each rest that we encounter, we take a breath there. That's good for phrasing, it's good for pacing, and it also helps us keep that steady tempo. If, however, some of these passages are kind of long, so if you need to breathe, find good musical places to breathe, right? So on a cadence or something like that, and then try not to lose tempo. Okay, so to recap, we want steady tempo as it's marked. We want consistency of rhythm, of tone, of articulation. We want clear and obvious dynamics, and we want to breathe where it's appropriate. Okay, so let's do a little test drive and we'll see how this goes. Okay, so here's my tempo. Got to keep it back. Here we go. check my tempo. I got a feeling I sped up. Let's see if I'm out of line here. So I was pretty happy with that performance. Tempo-wise, it got a little pushed. So you know what? How about you do better than that? You keep a nice steady tempo and you make all those notes sound like that. Okay? All right, folks. There's the phone. Gotta go. Good luck on your auditions. Take care, and check out the bottom where you can see my name with an email and a phone number if you have any questions about anything. Take care. Good luck.